Hello and welcome to Wildcard from MUNPR, coming to you from our studio in number 69, HSS Tower, right to your ears. I'm your host, Caleb Lantz, and my guest today knows VolMUN perhaps better than anyone else. Whether as a guest, delegate, staffer, or soon-to-be Secretary-General, Zane Howard has been a part of VolMUN since VolMUN III all the way back in 2018. His organizational and leadership skills stand out so much that he was chosen for the unenviable task of sectioning back-to-back years, but there is surely no one better for the job. Zane is a VolMUN alumni, our outgoing TennMUN Secretary-General, and our USG for VolMUN XI. Zane, welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course, glad to have you. All right, so first question, round one, memories, left, middle, or right?
I'll take right.
Right? When you were bored as a kid, where would your imagination take you?
Honestly, my imagination kind of just took me everywhere. I think it's in part why I like MUN so much, is that I was never really able to sit still as a kid. Not sure if it was just the ADHD or anything like undiagnosed, but I would watch dinosaurs and be like, oh, sick, dinosaurs. Space. Let's go to space. Ooh, history. Let's do history. Ooh, science. And it's just like, it all just kind of spiraled into like one just like, I'm just going to sit here and watch YouTube and find this like 8-hour like deep dive into a topic and just see how far it takes me.
Yeah. Speaking of space and dinosaurs, there's a Ninja Sex Party song you may like called Dinosaur Laser Fight. That's the exact premise. Dinosaurs have a laser fight in space.
Only the dead know the end of war.
Only the dead know the end of war. All right. Memories, number 2, left, middle, or right?
Let's go middle.
Middle. What do you admire about your teenage self?
Skip.
All right, skipping that one. Yeah, Jack didn't answer that either. He did answer it. I think he said, wow, not much.
Yeah.
All right, do-over, left, middle, or right?
Let's go left this time.
Left. Where would you go to feel safe as a kid?
I think probably my safe space would be the Smoky Mountains. I always feel a little bit of sereneness going up there, even through like rolling down the windows just to let the nice cool air blow through the car, like driving through Cades Cove always manages to bring me back down towards like a centered place.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely see that. Nature can have that effect of grounding. All right. Last one for memories, left, middle, or right?
Let's go back to middle. I'm going to hope it doesn't take me
middle. If you got a do-over for one decision in your life, what would it be?
Damn.
Yeah, tough questions.
Gave me a real hard one for the end of round one on that. Honestly, this is probably just going to be the lame answer out of this, but if I had to redo one thing, it would probably be either JR's committee for VolMUN VII that I competed at, where I got an outstanding, or Dogman, where I got an outstanding.
VolMUN VII, you were in my Who committee.
Ah, the one where I didn't solve the crisis. Yes.
Yeah, you want to do that one over?
I don't know about that. But if I could just do a committee I got an outstanding in, just so I could get the chance for the gavel, easy answer.
Yeah, I can definitely get that. Second place is always a little frustrating.
It's the first loser.
Exactly. All right, round 2, insights, question 1, left, middle, or right?
Let's go left.
Left. What's a hard truth you've had to learn about yourself?
I think a hard truth I've had to learn about myself is that I'm not going to do everything perfectly the first time. And while that seems like a really easy fact to accept, I used to put a lot of pressure on myself, and I feel like as I've gotten more accustomed to college, most of those pressures have slowly but surely started to just like subside off.
Yeah, definitely. Perfectionism is it'll get you. All right. Number 2, left, middle, or right?
Right.
Right. What have you learned to be careful about?
It's probably the biggest thing is wording. Just with how thoughts tend to come to my head, I have to be relatively careful on how I communicate those out. And even though it may be the funny thing to say at points, there's also a time and place for funny things to be said.
Yeah. I'm sure the I hardly know her jokes have helped with that.
That and the Bryce impressions.
Yeah,
Bryce.
God, that'll do it. All right. Last one for this round, left, middle, or right?
We're going to go back to the right side.
Back to the right side. How do you get in your own way?
Also, I'm going to flip that one real quick.
Oh, okay. How do I get in my own way? I overcommit myself to a lot of things very, very easily. Like I'll have an idea for a project and I'll be like, oh, this is such a good idea. I have to lock the fuck in on this right now. And in the span of like 3 days, I get like 20% done with it and I'm locked in. And then I realize that I have like 18 other things that are at this exact same stage of completion, and they all just kind of wither away and don't ever get finished. So I would say I very much commit to too many things before finishing things I'm already committed to.
I definitely think mine would have to be the comedical sitcom aspect of always losing everything on me at one point in time. If I did not have my head attached to me, that thing would be in Timbuktu by now.
You gotta get some Zippo pockets, man.
You said...
Yeah, are you
No,
wearing
I'm not wearing zip pockets!
Oh.
Wrong pants!
I thought you were about to tell me you've lost your wallet or something.
I lost my spoon. My spoon assassin's gonna catch me.
We're in HSS G69 right now. If you can travel back in time like 2 weeks and come get him.
It's the Stephen Hawking's time travel
Yeah.
party.
If you happen to be hearing this on the first day of fall break, he's here right now.
Who knows? Maybe I've never left.
True. Do you have more you wanted to say on that, or?
I mean, what else is there to say? I lost my words.
Perfect. All right. Last round, beliefs, left, middle, or right?
We're gonna go middle.
Middle. What is a place you consider sacred?
Honestly, if I had to choose one place, it's got to be Sister Louisa's church down in Athens. I imagine Tristan will probably have a similar answer.
Yeah.
But it's between that and St. Ives in D.C.
Yeah.
Take me back. I
wish I could have gone to either one.
Take me there.
Oh, I don't know if this will have aired by the time I interview Tristan, but if not, it'll be interesting to see if he independently also says
That
churches.
would be so funny.
All right. Round 3, question 2, left, middle, or right?
Let's go right.
Right. If you could design the afterlife, what would it look like? You're out of skips and flips now, huh?
It's the challenge of trying to find something to say, but also having like a nice quip to go with it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd kind of treat that like a battle pass, if I'm being honest. It's like you've got the freemium layer for like everyone who's just like going through life normally, but for those who make it their mission to do as much good throughout the world, like by the time they die, like they should be rewarded for it.
Yeah. With cosmetics
exactly
and loot boxes. Yeah.
Give me like different colored halos you can unlock. Nice, like, customizable pair of wings. Go from, like, feathers to, like, mechanical sheets at some point.
Yeah. Cosmic pattern toga.
Exactly.
All right.
CSGO knife.
CSGO, yeah, there's just a karambit for some reason. All right.
CSGO Lotto is a huge part in having
Jesus. Shout out T. Martin. Right when that happened, I was good friends with a guy named Tristan Martin, so we called him T. Martin for a while.
Unreal.
All right, last question, left, middle, or right?
Let's go middle.
Middle. Do you think there's more to reality than we can see or touch?
Honestly, I think there is. I'm not sure how to fully communicate it, but it feels like life works in really funny ways to where if you're really looking for like the patterns in it, it seems to make a lot more sense than going in blindly. It's like, I think a funny example is just MUN. It feels like in some ways, a lot of the things that have happened this year feel oddly mirrored to my freshman year.
Yeah. And
it's like, that's interesting. I didn't expect things to like be so similar, and then it's like now, what causes it? Right. Is there like something else that I should be on the lookout for, or is there just anything like that could new happen?
Yeah. Anything that can new happen.
Exactly.
With Tylenol, nothing. Only bad happen. Nothing good happen. With Tylenol, don't take it.
Where's my acetaminophen?
Yeah, acetaminophen. All right. Well, congratulations, Zane. You've won our game. As your prize, we're going to end the show the same way we do every time, with a trip in our memory time machine. Now, the memory time machine is very simple. First, you just have to close your eyes. Now, the memory time machine can take you back to any moment in your life. It's not a moment you want to erase or change anything about, just somewhere you'd like to linger a little longer. What moment do you choose?
Honestly, senior year, going to Barcelona for my kind of study abroad trip, but also just thank you for not failing out of high school. Just being over there and seeing just the exchange of cultures, and then being in between both mountains and beaches. Phenomenal experience. Favorite place on earth. I would go back there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, I would love to go to Barcelona someday. I've heard it's very, very beautiful over there. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, Zane. I had a wonderful time. That does it for this episode of Wildcard from MUNPR. Be sure to tune in next Monday for our next exec interview, and I will see you Thursday.